Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 3. We're gonna start off today with another foot exercise, expanding on what we did in the last lesson. Start in a nice first position. What I want you to do for now is just flex your right foot, and it can just be resting on your left leg for now. And of course, your knee is going side, other knee is going side, focusing on turning out both legs equally. Here is where things can get interesting because now we are gonna go into weight distribution on the foot. So most of the time, it's going to feel pretty comfortable having all your weight go through your heel and having no weight on the ball of your foot. We want to get out of that habit because, again, ballet, everything is really forward on the foot. So you're never really on your heel. So with a light touch on your bar, I want you to shift your hip to the center of your foot. So now your weight is going straight through the arch. This is where I was on my heel. This is where I am if I focus on being the center of my foot. And then now I want you to shift even more over your left foot. And now I want you to put your weight on your toes. Your heel is still touching the ground, of course, but you want to focus on having the ball of your foot take on the pressure or the weight of your body. And this is really what we are trying to do almost all the time. Sometimes you'll be more middle foot, but really you're probably going to be on the ball of your foot for the majority of things you do. From the camera's perspective, you might think, okay, I'm just going to, lean over to my standing leg, and that's a way for me to get on the standing toe. But it's not really about leaning over, right, with like the upper body. It's also not about sinking the hip so that you can have more weight in the correct area. It's about having that straight line on your hip when you're standing in first position, still having that straight line when you're on your heel, and then moving your hip, trying your best to keep that straight line as you move over that way. We'll try this again with our right leg as the standing leg now. So start in first position, and I want you to flex that left foot, just rest it, have your weight on your heel. Again, this is something that's very comfortable, but something we don't really want in ballet because it prevents us from moving fast. Now shift towards the middle of your foot and shifting, just bringing your hip over without sitting on your right side, and see what that feels like. Go back to your heel. Now go back to being in the middle of your foot. And now really pulling up those quads, shift to your right toe or the ball of your foot. And then to really test if you're on your right toe, just lightly lift your heel off the ground and lightly set it down. This is, again, where you want to be most of the time. And I want to add on just one more thing on top of that. I know this is already a lot to think about. I just want you to flex that left leg out and really stretch it away from you. Stretch it away from you without being pulled off your hip and back to your heel, right? Stretch your leg while still keeping the weight on the ball of that right foot. Keep stretching. See if you can lengthen that left leg just one more inch away from you. You should feel your legs burn at this point. And I want you to just point that foot and touch on the tendu side. So this is what all tendus, Ronde, Jambe, Jetes should feel like, is this leg is pulling really hard away from your hip, but the standing leg is working really hard for you to not be pulled off of it. So there's oppositional forces happening for your leg to lengthen as much as it possibly can without your upper body or your hip being kind of thrown off center. This concept is very complicated. I'm only scratching the surface of it right now, but it just requires so much muscle engagement in your body to really be able to do a nice, proper, stretched tendu even, right? So just keep all of this in mind for now. The idea of standing really tall on one leg while the other leg is stretching away from you, but not pulling you off your center. You're still on the ball of the foot at all times, okay? Alrighty, let's get straight into our warm-up now. I'm sure you already know what the warm-up combination is, so I'll go through it pretty quickly. It's half, full toe, half toe, and down. Roll it up, set it down, roll it up, set it down. Same thing, other leg, and then we'll do a plie forced arch, up, rolling down, 4 counts to transition to first position. And then next is stretch, 4-2, squeeze the thighs together, 4-2. And lengthen as far as you possibly can while not being pulled off the ball of the foot here. Come in for 2, keep lengthening and close. and lengthen, and close. We'll stretch to the side, roll it back, other side. Stretch for 2, come in for 2, point for 2, come in for 2. Out, in, stretch to the side, roll back. And then we'll end with a plie, force arch, making sure that your knees are going sideways here and that the foot alignment is correct. You're not rolling and coming up, balancing, and then taking your own time at this point. And then rolling down after that. Okay, let's get straight into it. Seven, 8. Half toe, fold, half toe, and down. Rolling through, set the whole foot down, up, down, other side. Lifted upper body, rolling through and down, rolling through. Now plie, force arch, plie, lift the heels, up and down. Get ready, transitioning to first position. We're gonna start with that flex to the side, flex, out, squeeze together. Make sure you're on the ball of the left leg, and close, 2 faster tendus, out and in, and pull and in, stretch, roll back, other side, have your weight on the ball of the leg, squeeze thighs together, stretch legs apart, and come back, faster. Really lengthen as far as you can. Stretch. We'll plie, force arch, come up, in your highest half toe, heels as high as possible. And then whenever you're ready, we'll just roll back down. Great job. Next up is our plie combination. It's going to be slightly modified today so that I can combine both sides in one go because I want to do something new with you on the center, so I'm trying to save some time right now. Let's just get straight into the demo. Starting in first position, demi for 2, come up for 2, demi plie for 2, come up for 2. So everything's been the same so far. Demi plie, grand plie, demi plie, and straighten, transition. 2 demis, 1 grand in second position, same thing. 2 demis, 1 grand in fifth position. At this point, we usually would step out with our right leg like this and stretch forward. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna tendu and close back. So now our left foot is front in fifth position. We're gonna continue our 2 demis, 1 grand. At the end, we'll run out of music, but we'll still transition to first position off the music, so no music. And we'll still do our nice lifted balance in high fifth with our arms, and first position with our legs open, allongé, and arms down. I'll talk you through it. Let's just get started. Starting in first position, having our thighs rotated and scooping under you almost. And demi for 2, squeeze with your knees side. Deepest demi plie with your heel on the ground though, up. Deepest demi for 2, and now grand, heels off the ground. Heels press for your deepest demi still, knee side, up, transitioning into second position. Lifting the core. Seven and 8. Knees side, all toes on the ground. Now grand, but still with your heel on the ground. Deepest demi, up. Let's transition to fifth position, right foot front. 1, 2, your weight is 50-50 between each leg. Demi for 2, and up for 2. Lift up as you go down. And Ronde. And deepest demi-plie, you can do it. Squeeze both legs together. Transition and demi with your left foot front. Up. 50-50 weight here. Demi. Up. And demi, you're almost done. You can do it. And Ronde. You're doing really well. Keep going. Squeeze your thighs together. And then we'll transition to first position off the music, balancing with both foot or feet on the ground. And then raising our arms to first position, feeling lengthened and tall. We'll open, elongate the arms, set it down, and you're done. Great job. We're essentially going to keep the same combination that we've been doing for the past 2 lessons. The only difference today is I'll add a little stretch at the end because we didn't get a chance to stretch in our plies. So starting in first position, we're going to do 8 tendus to the side, starting with the right leg. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And out, in, out, in. This is 3. This is 4. Let's pretend like I did 4 more to add up to 8. And then 4 to the front, same tempo, so 2 counts each. 3, this is 4, 4 to the back. And same thing with my left leg, 8 side, 4 front, 4 back. We're gonna do this whole combination again, and it's gonna be at double time. So instead of doing 1, 2, you have to do 1, 2, right? So a lot faster. 8 side, 4 front, 4 back, same pattern. And then same thing with our left leg. And usually at this point, I would say, step back, stretch out in parallel, but I want you to remain in first position. It's gonna be so hard to stay in a nice, proper, engaged first position after doing all those tendus, but you'll get a chance to stretch for 2, come back for 2. Other side, come back. Now we're gonna stretch backwards, looking into our right elbow first. 1, 2, come up, 3, 4, other side, looking to our left elbow. 7, 8, and then we'll plie. Force arching, you'll have a lot of time here to find your balance. Your legs are gonna be very fatigued at this point. So don't be too hard on yourself if you feel like you usually can balance in first position, but for some reason after this combination, your legs are like jello. I want your elbows to be nice and lifted, no tension in the fingers or the neck. All the tension is really in your glutes. And specifically the tension that I want you to feel in your glutes is the wrapping around and like lifting underneath. That's kind of a very intense thing to think about. You might not really feel it at first, but I want you to just keep on trying. This is a great opportunity for us to practice our nice long leg reaches without being pulled off the standing leg. Six, 7, 8. Tendu out, close, stretch out as far as you can. Reach, reach, keep going, pulling tall on the standing side. Core also helping you. Tendu front, close first. This is 5, this is 6, 7, and 8 to the back. 3, 4, don't twist the hips too much. 7 and 8, left leg out. Make sure that the weight is really on the ball of your standing leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reach as far as you can, close. Front, close. Front, close. Lift the core still to the back directly behind you. Really cross those legs at the top. 7 and 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really brush the ground. 7, 8 to the front. Close. 2, 3, 4. Back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. You can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're almost done. Close, 2, 3, 4, last 4 tendus. 7, 8, we'll stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, other side. Come up, 7 and 8. Looking to the right elbow, bend back. 3, 4, other side. 7, 8, we'll plie. Nice timing here for your forced arch. Really pulling up and out of your hips, really lengthening that upper body. Don't sit into your hips. Use your upper body to support yourself. Relax the fingers. And then whenever you're ready, just slowly lower down. That was such a long combo, but you made it through. Next, we're gonna be doing a completely new combination. We're gonna be combining Temps Liés and Chassés together. Temps Lié means time length. It's usually a transitional step and a weight transfer step. We've done some Temps Liés in the past. It's usually with tendu fronts, plie in fourth position, transfer the weight, close back, tendu back, plie in fourth position, tendu front, and close. So my weight is going back and forth, and that's what I mean by transferring the weight. And chassés, or a chasing step, is quite similar to a Temps Lié because it is a transfer of weight, but instead of doing one leg, 2 legs, 1 leg, and close, 1 leg, 2 legs, 1 leg, and close, you start with 2 legs, 2 legs, 1 leg, and close. Plie in fifth position, scoot back into a fourth position, 50-50 weight, and then 1 leg, and close. So Temps Liés and Chassés are used very, very often. They're never really the main event of the choreography, but they are usually in like every piece. They're important. We're gonna start away from the bar towards the left side of the bar, and we're gonna just not focus on arms, so you'll have your hands on hips for now. Right foot is front, fifth position. We're gonna start with 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu front, plie fourth, tendu back and grab the bar at this point, and close back. Tendu side, plie or demi-plie second position, tendu left leg, and close, going in a box shape. So now your right foot should be back. You're gonna tendu back, plie in fourth, tendu right leg, don't change, so close front, left leg to the side, so we're doing front, side, back, side in a box. Tendu side, plie in second, tendu right leg, close, front. Which leg closes where might get a little bit confusing. I'll call everything out for now so you don't have to really focus on that too much, but there is a logic to it that you'll get used to later in the future. So we did 4 Temps Liés in a box pattern. We'll do 3 Chassés next. And so it's like an open box. So we're gonna start with plie fifth, knee side, scoot that right leg forward. So you're in a fourth position, tendu back and close. And plie fifth, scoot that leg into a nice open second position, tendu side, close, front, last one, plie on 2 legs, still stay on 2 legs. You're in a fourth position, knee side, tendu front, and close. And then we'll transition by doing 5, 6, look towards the left arm and down. 4 Temps Liés in a box pattern with the left leg front. So other side, tendu front, plie fourth, tendu back, and close. Tendu side, demi-plie second, tendu right leg, change. So now your left leg is back, left, plie, tendu front, don't change, tendu side, demi, tendu, and change. So really the fifth position changes only happens when you're doing anything side to side, okay? We are in fifth position, left leg front. We're gonna end with our 3 chassés, plie left leg front, scoot to a nice fourth, tendu, back. The fifth position doesn't change. Now we're going to change it. Plie on two legs, stay on two legs, tendu right, change that fifth position. So now the right leg is front, plie, chassé, tendu right, and close. First position, arms open, allongé, and down. I'm not gonna lie, this will be quite a big challenge in terms of coordination, but I want you to just try your best for now. I promise you this becomes a lot more intuitive later down the line. Let's just give it a try. So starting away from the bar, fifth position, your right foot is front. Tendu front, plie, tendu back, close to the side, plie. Tendu, change the fifth. Tendu back, plie, tendu left leg, close left leg, plie, right leg points, close front, plie fifth, chassé, tendu, and close, plie fifth, chassé, tendu, close front, plie fifth, chassé, tendu, close front, arm resets, look to the left and down. Left leg tendu, plie, right leg, close. Left leg tendu, plie, right leg, close front. Back, plie, tendu, close front. Right leg, plie, left leg, close this front. Two legs, scoot forward, tendu, close. Two leg plie, scoot, tendu, close. Two legs, chassé, tendu, and close. Arms first, arms second, allongé, down. It might feel really fast right now because it's our first time doing this combination, but by the maybe third or fourth time you do this, at this tempo, you might feel like the music is too painstakingly slow because you would become so used to it. So again, if this is your first time doing this, it's normal to feel like that went by way too quickly. But with enough practice, the coordination will just be picked up very quickly. Okay, let's move on to having one hand at the bar with our tendus in fifth position now. We're going to be adding in arms today to the combination that we've been doing, starting in fifth position, 5, 6, 7, arms high on 8, tendu front and close, tendu front and close. This is 5, close 6, this is 7, close 8. And then when you do your tendu side, the arm goes with the first tendu, close, tendu, close back, 5, 6, this is allongé, close, now front leg, tendu, and close. This is a new style of arm and leg that we haven't really done, close, tendu, and close. This is 7 and 8, and that tag on, first, and first, and first, fifth, first, 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 allongé, fifth. That's gonna be very tricky. Back and close. Arm, or sorry, hand in front of nose, close, 5, 6, 7, 8, side, back, side, front, 5, 6, allongé, 7, 8, arms go through first position to the nose, back and close, 5, 6, 7, 8, side, 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 close, back, side, 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 close, front. Arms down after that. Let's try this out on the right side now. Starting in fifth position. 7, arms high. Tendu front, close. Tendu, tendu. 7 and 8. To the side, don't change. Elbow lifted. Reach. Really reach. To the front. Front. Nice fifth. Tight fifth. Get ready for that tag on. And first, 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 fifth, first, 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 close back, back, close, really reach that leg and cross it. 7, 8, to the side, close back, side, front, allongé, arms down, inside leg, you can do it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tag on. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, close front. Wow, I'm getting a little sweaty here. Keeping your hips squared is much more simple when you're doing a tendu front or a tendu side. Keeping your hips squared, tenduing back is a little bit more complicated. There's no actual way to keep your hips perfectly squared with your leg directly behind you. Our hip structures are not really made to support that type of position. One thing that you do want to think about is not completely opening up hips. So if I tendu side, again, I'm squared. If I run a jambe back, my hips, especially attached to that back leg, will have to twist a little bit, and it has to open a little bit to accommodate for that leg being directly behind my nose, right? So one thing you do want to avoid is completely opening up your hips like this. You want to open as minimally as possible to accommodate that leg in the correct position. So yes, there's a slight opening, but it is controlled. It's not just letting your hips go and doing whatever it is it wants to do, because it is potentially more comfortable to just completely open up your hips. It is harder to try to keep the squareness, but that's just something to think about. Your hips will shift a bit when that leg is behind you, but you want to control it and minimize it as much as possible. All right, so that's enough talking. Let's go straight into the left side now. 7, 8, look to the corner of the room, close, tendu front, close, 6, 7, and 8, to the side, don't change, side, close back, allongé, arms low, arms high again. Now inside foot, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just drop the arm side. 1, 2, 3, close front. 1, 2, 3, allongé, close. 3, 4, control that opening of the hip. Arms and legs close, so that coordination can be a little tricky. Allongé, close fifth. Go through first, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, first, 1, 2, 3, close back, elbow up. That's it, everybody. Great job. We're going back onto having 2 hands at the bar for our jetés. As a quick reminder, the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, switch. 1, switch. Duck, duck, walk, walk. 7, left leg now. 7, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so what's a little bit different today is eventually I want to get into doing this combination in the center, but we're not going to just let go of the bar immediately. Something that I want you to all try, just having 2 fingers on the bar. So instead of having your pointer hand to help you balance, just try it with 2 fingers. So you have the option of having essentially 4 fingers in total on the bar, 2 fingers other two fingers. And if you get really brave, you can of course let go of the bar. That's eventually where we want to end up. When you don't have a lot of pressure on the bar and you have to rely on your own legs, especially with a faster combination like this, you might notice some new weight shifts that you haven't been noticing before, because you could essentially use the bar to help you cheat a little bit. But when you have a lighter touch on the bar, you'll start really noticing how your body has to shift back and forth deliberately so that you can balance. So that's the point of this. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's just give this a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, hold, duck, duck, walk, walk, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if you can let go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's it, everybody. Great job. Moving on to our jambes, we're going to keep the combination pretty much the same, except the cloches will be actually off the ground now instead of on the ground, and we're going to be using our head positions. So let's get started. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cloche forward, cloche back, chin with foot, chin and foot pointing in the same direction. Then flex and flex all the way back, close first. Off the ground and back, and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it's the same after that. It's 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 5, 6, and a 7, close 8. And then we'll start back with our cloches. So what I mean with chin and foot is from the side perspective, you're doing cloche and cloche. Your chin and foot are kind of at the same angle, and that's the way I like to think about it. So it's very mild. Don't do, right? It's a 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. I remember I used to have a teacher that would make us hold this position, and then she'll come and check everybody, and she'll just tilt some people's heads if they're not doing it right. But I remember holding this position for such a long time and feeling a cramp building up in my neck. It was so weird. But yeah, positions and angling of the head become aesthetically quite important because they elongate the whole entire line, right? So your leg is making a nice straight line with that cloche, and your head in some ways continuing that line. Going back to the combination, after you do en dehors and en dedans, ronde jambes, we'll end in 5th position. We'll stretch forward for 1, 2, come up 3, 4, back 5, 6, 7, 8. Today, instead of balancing in coupe, which we've been doing, first find that coupe, and then we're gonna level up and go into passe, bounce, 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 and then come back down. Okay, let's go straight into this, everyone. You can do this. Feeling your upper body lift out of your hips and supported. 7 and 8. Cloche, cloche. Don't kick the wall like I just did. Flex the foot. Rotate that leg. Again, cloche, use the head. 3, 4, pointed, off the ground, really stretch that leg away from you. Front, back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll close here. Cloche off the ground, go through first, nice brush and brush. Flex, heels forward. First, again, cloche, cloche, cloche. Really stretch your leg in the ronde jambe. Elbow up, 7, 8. Allongé to go down. Squeeze the legs together. Keeping the legs still squeezing up. We'll do that coupe, passe, elbows nice and lifted, weight on the ball of the foot, knees both going sideways. And whenever you're ready, trail that foot back down to fifth, open, and down. These combinations are getting a lot tougher, aren't they? Before we go on to the left side, I just want to talk again about lengthening those legs. You will probably hear lengthen and stretch in ballet class for the rest of your life, because that's really what ballet is about making the longest possible lines with your body. Let's apply that idea into our combination. So when you do your cloches, I want you to think long and reach like you want your toe, for me right now, to touch that wall without lifting it higher. I want to just reach so long that my leg grows out of my hip and it touches the wall. It's not going to do that, but that's the idea you want to think about, is really reaching that leg in your cloches and even in your rounded arms. Reach. And this becomes difficult because as you're reaching your leg in different consistently changing angles, your standing leg will have to be so strong, so pulled up in the quads to resist being pulled into weird directions because of this moving leg. So a lot of things to keep in mind. Always pull up that standing leg. The obliques on your standing side will also really help you. It might be hard to actually feel it. One thing that I like thinking about is actually lengthening my torso so I don't feel like I'm sinking and that I'm just kind of hanging out in my upper body. I'm lifting and lifting and lifting, but I'm lifting from the center where it's very strong. Okay, let's just jump straight to the left side now. Seven and eight. Cloche with the head, and cloche, and front, and back. All the way back, really reach and stretch your legs. Elbow up, pointed foot, all the way around. Front, back, front, back. Really stretch both legs. Cloche off the ground. And close to the back. Pointed. Reach both legs. You can do it. You're almost done. 4, 5, 6, 7, close, fifth. Stretch forward. Find that nice coupe knee side position. Arms and legs up together. Trying to keep your hips in a straight line. They really won't be in a perfect straight line, but you want to focus on that. And of course, weight on the ball of your foot. Whenever you're ready, coming back down. And that's it. I have some fun and exciting combinations for center today, so we're just gonna head straight into it right now. We are gonna do our tendu and quarter turn combination, but I'm adding a new thing to it at the beginning. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, side, close first. Side, close first. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu, hold, plie on one leg and hold. Then back, side, right leg forward, plie. And then arm open. I'll break that down a bit. And then our normal thing that we have done for the past 2 lessons, but except with arms. So my left arm is high. Front and close. Tendu front and close. Arm and leg, close. Tendu, close back. And then our quarter turn. 1, 2, plie fourth. Quarter turn, close back. 7, arms low. Facing forward and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close first 8, tendu, and hold, plie, and hold. The left leg will go back, side, plie. Now my right arm is front, tendu, and close, tendu, and close, side, and close, side, and close, plie, tendu back, plie, fourth, quarter turn, close back, and that's it. So the new thing that we're doing today is playing with the idea of shifting angles, right? We started here, but the first tendu, closing in first, really moves your body to face forward. So you have to be on the ball of the back leg to transition, and it happens with the tendu. So your fifth position, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu and switch. So that angle change and the tendu has to happen at the same time. Very tricky for now, but I want you to just keep that in mind. We're going to keep working on this a few times. So we do tendu and close. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone's probably okay with that. Tendu and hold. Stretch and hold. Even though this is bent, I'm still stretching my legs away from my hips. And then this right leg is going to go back or susu, side, forward. So it's a pas de bourrée. You've done a lot of tombe pas de bourrées, but this is a pas de bourrée without that fall or tombe in the beginning. So again, let me just demo that because I really want everyone to get that. Tendu and hold, plie and hold, back, side, forward, arms to first, left arm high. Remember that chin to foot thing that we talked about, how the head lengthens the leg line? That's what we're doing here. Angle the head, tendu and close, tendu and close, tendu and close, tendu back for 2, plie for 2, quarter turn, close back, open, arms low, and then that tendu and changing the angle at the same time. Sorry, I somehow ended up in this back corner, but I wanted to be more in the middle. That pas de bourrée is going to be a little bit tricky, and it's okay if you don't get it at first. I will just call everything out. Let's give it a try, everyone. Starting facing corner or angle number 1 and keeping the arms low. 7 and 8. Now face forward. Close. Tendu. Close. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu. Hold. Plie. Hold. Back, side, forward, plie. Arms up. My left arm is high. Side, close, front. Side, close, back. Tendu. Plie. Quarter. Face front. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu. Hold. Plie. Hold. Back, side, forward, plie. Right arm up. 3, 4, to the side, close, front, side, back. 1, 2, quarter turn to the left. And that's it, everyone. Okay, now we're moving straight onto pirouettes. We are going to be doing a different combination today, but very similar to everything we've done before, starting with right foot back, 5th position. Remember, we're going to tendu that right foot back and right arm goes in front. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 1. This is 2. And up, close back. And tendu, plie, full pirouette. Close back. So we did 1 up, 1 down, and I just want you to do the whole entire time. Tendu, plie, just balance, and down. Tendu, plie, full pirouette, and down. So we're doing 1 up, 1 around, 1 up, 1 around, 1 up, 1 around, 1 stay, 1 full pirouette. So I'm telling you that you need to do 4 full pirouettes in this combination, but if you're in your plie and you can feel that you're not gonna really make it in the pirouette, it's okay to just do more balances, right? It's totally fine. If you don't feel safe and you don't feel like you're in control, Do not try the full pirouette. I really don't want you to get hurt. Very, very straightforward exercise, but very difficult and exhausting. Let's get straight into it, everyone.
Starting with right foot back, 7 and 8, right foot back, plie, passe front, close back, tendu, plie fourth, now full turn, close back, right leg the whole time, just balance. Halfway through, you can do it. Deep plie and up. Really push through your feet here. Good job. And keeping your core tight and your back wide. Plie, full turn, close back.
So the reason why we are removing the quarter and the half turns is because I don't want us to get too stuck in that. The quarter and half turns are really, really good drills for balancing and getting the right coordination, but it's not helpful in figuring your center of gravity and figuring out what the turn feels like in your body. So I just don't want anyone to get in this habit of being afraid of turning, because that's usually what happens when you only do half and quarter turns instead of making yourself do the full turns. Okay, let's go straight to the left side now, everyone. You can do this.
Fifth position, left foot back, 7 and 8. Left arm forward, plie, balance. Let that left knee guide you all the way around. Good job. Plie, knee side. Make sure that left knee is turned out when you turn around. Close back, left leg back, plie, pull all the way up. You're almost done, you can do it. Don't forget to spot the front, of course. Knees open up in a diamond in your nice deep plie right here, and then that knee side drives you around. Good job, everyone.
Alrighty, so we're on the last exercise for today. I decided to swap out our reverence or our bows so that we can learn a new movement, a connecting movement, because I eventually want to start doing kind of longer combinations for you all that involves a little bit more choreography, and the only way to do that is for me to teach you all the little in-between connecting steps. And a pas de basque is what we're going to do today, and this is a very, very common connecting step. Pas de basque is step of the Basque. Basque is just a region in France. We're going to start with hands on hips, facing forward, right foot front, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu front, plie, and hold. Ronde jambe, so ronde jambe to the side and hold. Step on your right leg, and my left leg is coupe front and hold. Step forward the left leg, tendu back the right leg, and close. So that was one pas de basque. I know that probably didn't really feel like a cohesive step. We're breaking it down really slowly. Eventually, we're gonna speed it up and it will feel actually more like one step instead of a bunch of random broken parts. So now your left leg should be in front. We're gonna do the same thing, tendu front plie. 1, hold 2, ronde jambe, and hold step on the left leg, coupe the right leg, front, and hold. Step through on the right leg, tendu back the left leg, and close fifth. And at this point, we're gonna use our arms for 1, 2, flowy arms 3, 4, higher arms 5, 6, 7, 8. These are not real arm positions in ballet. I just thought this was a really fun thing to throw in. And then we're gonna balance it backwards for 1, 2, left, balance 3, 4, tombe to angle number 3, tombe, pas de bourrée, left leg is front, sous, arms high, and the combination is over. So I start more back because this combination will travel forward a little bit. Starting facing forward again, just going through it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu front. Hold. Ronde jambe, right leg. Hold. Step on the right leg and hold. Step through, close back. Now your left foot is front. Same thing, pas de basque to the left. Tendu, plie, ronde jambe, and hold. Step on the left leg, coupe front right leg, and hold. Step through, and close. Now my right leg is in front. Now arms, 1, 2, just soft, swaying, higher, swaying, last time. Now balance it to the right for 2 counts. Balance it left for 2 counts. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Left leg is front. Susu. And that's it. So we'll call everything out for you, but let's get straight into the right side with this pas de Basque combination. Nice open chest, lifted core. 7 and 8. Plie, hold, Ronde, Jambe, hold. Switch legs, coupe front, hold, step through, close. Tendu front, left leg, Ronde, Jambe, left leg, step on it, coupe front, step through, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Balance 8 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tombe, pas de bourrée, plie, susu. Okay, come down, everybody. Great job. Before we go on to the left side, let's mark through it twice, okay? So we'll start with left leg front and start away from the front because you will travel forward. So we're gonna begin with 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu front. Hold, Ronde, Jambe side. Hold, step on the left leg. Hold, step forward and close. Now we're gonna pas de Basque to the right, so our right leg should be front. Tendu front and hold, Ronde, Jambe and hold, step through, coupe. So you probably can't tell from this camera, but my left leg is actually touching my right leg, right? It's like how we do a wrap in our Ronde, Jambe balances at the end. Instead of wrapping the whole foot, the pinky toe is the only thing touching that leg. So we're here and hold, step through and hold. Before I tell you what's next, I want you to take a second and think about what's happening, which side I sway to next. Hopefully you're thinking about swaying to the left side first. A good way to remember which way the arm flow towards first is it flows wherever the front leg is. So the front leg is left. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Follow the hands with the head. Balance towards the front leg, which is left. Balance backwards so that you have way more space. Other side. And then tombe, pas de bourrée, plie fifth, susu. Okay, let's mark through that just one more time. There is a level of uncomfortability that I think you need when you're learning ballet, but I obviously don't want you to be so uncomfortable that you're completely just freaked out. So that's why we're marking this one more time to the left side. Left foot front, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu and hold, Ronde, Jambe and hold. Step and hold, walk through and hold. Pas de Basque to the other side and hold. Step on the right leg and hold. My left leg is coupe. Step through and hold. So now we're gonna sway towards the front leg, which is the left leg. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Nice flowy arms. And down. Balance. Balance. Tombe, pas de bourrée. Plie fifth. Susu, high arms. Okay. Hopefully you're more comfortable now. Let's get straight to the left side, everyone. You're all doing so well, everybody. I love that we're leveling up. 7 and 8. Plie, tendu, hold, Ronde, Jambe, hold. Step on the left leg, hold, step through, close back. Tendu, plie, hold, Ronde, Jambe, hold, coupe left leg in front of right leg, step through, to the left. Soft arms. Follow the hands with your head. Balance, balance. Tombe, pas de bourrée, plie, susu. Great job, everyone. You've done so well. Thank you so much for dancing with me until the very end. I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.